Greetings programs! Welcome back to Night City. We're in V's apartment and we're going to just enjoy the morning view because they did construct a very nice view outside of the apartment window. It's got a proper Mega City 1 feel to it. Now, I kind of goofed because I came back to the apartment, slept overnight, and then realised that the next part of the main mission is go to Lizzie's bar between 6 PM and 6 AM. And we're actually just before 6 AM, so I could rush there right now, but actually no, I couldn't get there in time because this mod has actually removed some of the fast travel points. The physical fast travel point is still here, but the way the fast travel points now work is that they are mapped around the actual fast transit system, the public transit system. So the monorail, and I think possibly there's meant to be a subway. And of course there's all the bus route marker ones as well. So, you know, once upon a time there was supposed to be buses and subways and whatever that you could go on in this game, but hey, cut content. So you have to go all the way down. Although later on, once you get your car back properly, you can... actually, no, I do have my car. Maybe I could have just gone down through the garage instead and driven out. Yeah, there's the other elevator and you can go down through the garage, and I didn't think to try that, but never mind, I'm in this elevator now. So yeah, I'm just going to find some kind of little side quest thing to do, of which there are still many dotted around the map because we really haven't done much so far, and yeah, that will take us closer to 6 PM hopefully, because I really could have just done this pretty much straight after the last mission. The time was right, except I just didn't think about it and went back to the apartment instead because for some reason I thought, yeah, let's advance to the next day. I don't know. It was because reasons, okay? Stop hassling me. Reasons. Complicated reasons. You wouldn't understand. I just happened to be driving past this little marker here. I think I remember which one this is. I think. Let's see what we've got. I think it's just like a pair of scabs or something. Yeah, so let's mark them. And if we take cover... Hell, you know what? We can probably even do this silently, but I want to try out this this tech pistol we've picked up. Apparently, I'm not the most accurate. Right, you're a melee person. They're not particularly tough enemies, but yeah, definitely gonna have to try and be more accurate with the headshots on this thing. And possibly there's like a skill shard or something here. I don't know. Maybe just some loot. You didn't really get much chance to shoot through things there, but the pistol capabilities tend to be less than the rifle capabilities for obvious reasons. And let's just drink this random latte on the ground. And what was this all about then? You'll find the tech we stole from them. So that's some kind of something that we can go and pick up. And that just seems to be a broadcast thing. Urgent. So this was somebody with possibly some mental health problems, which I think is meant to be kind of quite prevalent in this game. There's lots of people who are, shall we say, doing less well under this wonderful, glorious capitalist system of the future, dominated by all these huge corporations. And yeah, there might be some little follow-up to that actually. Let's check the journal. There's something in the... no. I don't know. It might just be some random marker that's now on the map that wasn't there before. Anyway, this one that I've chosen to head towards, I can't remember what it is precisely, but I guess I will have a better idea when I actually get there. Because I think most of these will seem vaguely familiar as I go to them, having played through the game twice now already, but yeah. Also, here's another assault in progress. Well, we might as well hoover up the stuff and get some more XP out of it. So let's do breach protocol this time. We might as well. Yeah, if I do the mass vulnerability thing, that actually helps with It doesn't reduce the RAM cost, but it does make them more vulnerable to taking damage. And we can also ping. Well, they've not noticed me, so maybe I could sneak up behind them. Now that I've pinged all of them, we can actually... We can mostly tag them through walls, but that doesn't always work that well. Like if there's other interactable objects in the way, sometimes it won't let you. So this one over here, for instance, it's tagging onto that closer one instead. So oh, we know there's one back there. Can we maybe do a more stealthy takedown approach? Just for a bit of variety. Right, you're kind of watching that person there. We've got one person currently untagged. We've also got some places where we can actually hide people, which could be useful. I'm not really going for a super sneaky, stealthy build here by any stretch of the imagination. Right, there's that last person. Right, you will turn around at some point. So what's my other gun at the moment? It's a copperhead, right? I actually replaced the green copperhead with a blue copperhead I found because it's got that purple eliminate sway mod, which is quite handy. It might be that it might be worth having one non-tech weapon that I know is capable just so I can silence it. Because sometimes a silenced weapon is going to be handy. Right, oh, no, now she's turning. Oh, crap. Well, I timed that very well. So much for, yep. Hoist by my own, oh, God. Have a grenade! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Have another grenade! Going entirely according to plan. Whoop. Listen, this was how it was supposed to go. This was what I had planned all along. Right, that doesn't actually fire through that level of wall, apparently. So I think that's thinner cover that you can only get pistols through. Although, I'm not actually sure because not all tech pistols seem to be, like... Do these ones actually fire through much cover? Because there are ones that do. I might have to try this some more because I'm not entirely convinced there. It's hard to like entirely pay attention to these things when everyone's suddenly trying to murder your face. Also, seeing as how we've got people right here and a bin right here, it's not too much out of my way to chuck them in for a little bit of stealth XP, which is very handy little thing I think I mentioned last time. Can I pick you up? Well, there's no one left alive to find or not find the body at this point, but yeah, anyway. She leveled up stealth from that. Right, so what was this place? Probably some kind of garage. And oh, there we go, there's a... Ooh, weak spot detection. That's nice. Increases crit chance by 5%. Crits have been massively nerfed, like in terms of crit chance compared to the base game, so that could be very, very useful. Oh, so this is like almost a follow-up to that thing we did about Kabuki Market. So Anna Hamill, and this was somebody that told her. Of course, Anna Hamill did a disappearing act after we convinced her to go. And the Tigers then went after these people. But there's no, like... I don't think there's any scenario that you take that in which she sticks around and keeps doing good cop things. Because, you know, either you convince her to leave, or she dies. Or you just don't take the thing at all, I suppose. Right, so it was down this way. Oh, we have most of the guns now. Was that one of the guns that I actually want? I'm wondering with these kinds of pistols if it's just a charge up gives you a higher powered shot as opposed to actually being actually able to shoot through things. But yeah, I want... Yes, one of these. Now it's the RT-46 Buria, which is that can definitely fire through things, but we don't have a high enough level to use that, and it's only base level at the moment. But we can also upgrade that ourselves. We do have some other things. Increases crit chance, so I'll hang on to that. Hopefully be able to dismantle that. No, that's drop, not dismantle. Yeah, dismantle it and get the mod off it, which is a thing that you can do at higher levels. So yeah, we'll keep that. That's a tech shotgun. That definitely only does a power-up attack rather than being able to shoot through things. That's also increased crit chance, so I'll hang on to both of those. So yeah, we want to be able to use that because that's a nice... I just like using that particular pistol. And that's just some other random junk that we picked up. That one's got an increase health by 10%, so again we might keep that to strip off the thing. And just some other random doodads. Do we want some jeans to go with our leather top? I mean, functionally they are the same at the moment. Those ones just kind of fit the glossy wolf jacket a bit more. I don't know. We might keep a hold of these ones just because breaks up the thing a lot. Although I'm not actually sure I like those ankles. Like just showing, you know, I know we've had boobs and things, and every time you change clothes, obviously you get a little flash. But exposed ankles, no, that's too far. That's just far too far. Can't be having exposed ankles. My Victorian era viewers would obviously be highly offended at such a thing. That's a tire lance, that's fine. Right. So, that's actually got my crafting up a level as well, which is quite nice. Reduces crafting cost by 5%. So let's go see what this thing is down here. Now, I wonder... Ooh, I know which one this is. This is kind of a fun one. So let's just park up here. This is one where we will try and be sneaky and not muck things up.
Jotaro Shobo. Ring a bell? Guy's a fucking psychopath.
Oh no, okay, this isn't the one I think it is.
And sells that shit to like-minded scumbags.
Just a close by one.
The Mox finally tracked him down. This is your chance to give this fucker what he deserves and earn a little scratch while you're at it. More on this sicko attached.
Okay. Ooh, that's a silencer, we'll take that. That's kind of handy to be able to find these things. Right, so let's see what the gig details are. No. There we go. Right. So he's a Tiger Claw who makes nasty XBDs, or nasty BDs. I think the X is the implication that these are the unpleasant variety. So, bunch of people he's killed, and the Moxes are like, yeah, you've taken out one of ours, presumably. Or maybe even a couple of theirs. And, yeah, so basically just a simple... Oh, street hot dog. Some more street juice, we'll have that. Yeah, take out this guy. And... excuse me, do you mind not phasing into reality right in front of me? That's very rude. This is on an SSD, by the way. I have this game installed on an SSD and we still get characters just phasing in out of nowhere. So, yeah. I do like this whole area. It's this kind of little rat's nest warren, and I almost wish it was more built up than it is. To give it that, I think they were almost kind of going for a neighbourhood that's a little bit like the what's it called, the something city, Walled City, that kind of famous now deconstructed area of Hong Kong, where it was kind of outside the territorial limits technically of both Hong Kong and China, and so it was just this kind of giant, rather dystopian looking Frankenstein's construction that was yeah, I mean, it's really interesting and really cool to look at, but at the same time you wouldn't want to have lived there. I really wish I could... Was it like the Kowloon Walled City or something like that? Somebody in the comments will know who I mean. Right, I think I know I vaguely remember what level this is, so I'm pretty sure there's a sneaky way to do this. We could go in all guns blazing. But let's try and actually be sneaky. So let's go for... I guess we'll just go for the physical resistance thing for now. E95555. That's going to be a bit tricky actually. Yeah. Oh, actually no, we can get both of them. That's nice when you get those ones that incorporate both. So let's ping. See how many people we can tag. No, well, let me tag that one. We could just sit out here with the tech rifle and just try and pick them all off, but you're then going to get a huge wave of them pouring out like a hive of angry bees. And at that point the tech rifle advantage becomes a bit less, so perhaps in a scenario where there are fewer people we can get away with doing that sort of thing. Right, we've got most of them. There's a couple we didn't get. I don't know. I wonder if there's a... Is there an alternate? That might be a door inside, but that... I don't meet the body requirements for that, so that's not one we can tech our way in. These shutters are marked, but... I can't tell if they can be opened, and even if they can, I have to be wary of people being on the other side. Whoop. Can we physically open these shutters? No. There might be some controller for them somewhere, maybe. But on the other hand, sometimes it just marks stuff that doesn't necessarily help you. Let's have a look up here. There might be some alternate route. Oh no, that's all blocked off. Never mind. Can't go up there. Okay, so... Oh, that was a bit weird. It looks like we could get in there if we had a high enough strength, but otherwise that's not any kind of path. We can also just walk in the front door as a customer and possibly even just talk to the bartender. Just pretend we're a completely regular customer here for completely regular business. Let's try this.
Heard you got a special offer for your more demanding clientele. Recommend anything?
A connoisseur. For you, we got hot BDs. Extra real feel. Any gender, race, fetish you can dream of. We'll fire up those synapses. Get that serotonin pumping.
I don't want to tip my hand. That might do. Let's... Oh. Why did I press escape? You just need to walk away. That's fine. Didn't need to press escape. That was unnecessary. Now, I think it's stamina that does now, which is useful. That's locked. That's locked. I'm sure there's some kind of back office area and you can hack in. Doesn't look like these are stalls that you could hide someone in. So, yeah. Now we can use our tech ability. I'm totally safe scumming this. This is probably a thing I'm not supposed to be able to go into. Aha, right, there is a thing we can hack for. Just checking there isn't a person in here that's going to go, you shouldn't be here. Oh, okay, that's just that door. So we can now use this as an exit, and we might also as well... Okay, that's not what you want to see. Big sparks going off just as you're about to plug into a thing. Or are we? 1C55E9. We go E9, E9, so that's the top two, and that's a bunch of components. So Some eddies, frag grenade. So this could be a way to sneak out potentially. So did I accidentally... Yeah, I must have marked that while I was trying to tag people. Even though it didn't have the little marker, it was still highlighted, so yeah. Definitely wasn't just randomly in your back room doing stuff.
This time it'll work, Choom. I can feel it in my fucking dick.
Charming. Also, those eye implants are
Not much. A watch, a couple of implants.
unpleasant. So this is okay, I guess XBD is just literally X-rated BD, and then you've obviously got the stuff, or the unpleasant stuff, such as we've already encountered. Gas mask? Not that you ever need gas masks, they're just a random face accoutrement that you can have. Right, so that's the back area we need to get into. How do we actually sneak in? Well,
What can I get you?
possibly through the garage, because we can't get through that guy. So let's take a look-see. It's like just going to close automatically. We've also got this guy here, and I'm wondering if that busted window can be opened or not. Right, we could hide a body there. There's no cameras, although that person up there would see if I try and like carry a body to here. And that is one I can put bodies in. Can't necessarily always. That is probably a little goodie area. I think it is. I think there's just some extra bits and pieces in there if you have the strength value. So if we take down this person, we're pretty much just going to have to leave their body lying there and hope nobody notices it. I do also wonder if we could sneak in there. Right, can I just like... Oh, that's also a strength thing, so never mind, we couldn't get past that even if we really wanted to. Ooh, right, I smell an opportunity. Hopefully I don't utterly balls up the timing this time. Don't you dare turn around, don't you dare turn around, you just stay there. Looking for something on that shelf. Crunchy, crunchy, snap, snap. Right, personal access token. That is going to be a useful thing, I suspect. I don't think anybody ever comes around here, so that's fine. A bit of junk. Oh, that's a better booyah. That's already a blue quality. Oh, it's, I was like, what? What? No, I've not been seen. It's an advert. That's fine. Nobody in here. And we are definitely trespassing. Oh, let's take a quick gander at that gun. That's alright, I'll probably keep that in my inventory, but I really want to be able to use this. Oh, full potential. Oh, I need body level 6 to use that. Maybe just because it has a real kick to it. Where am I at the moment? I'm going to have to put a couple of points into body if I want to use that pistol. And I really want to use that pistol. And it's a bit odd because all of your handgun and tech weapon skills are there, but I guess because it's just supposed to be a big chonky pistol, you have to at least have a bit of... like you can't have the weedy arms with that thing. Actually, let's have a... Oh. Why do we keep going for the escape key? I don't know, brain. Let's see what our 2 points of... our 2 perk points could be usefully put towards. While we're doing a sneaky thing, is there anything... increases stealth damage by 15%. I'm hoping that also means for your stealth... thingy attack. So let's take that. Yeah, I'm hoping that works also for your grab attacks. But even if it doesn't, I have said that we kind of... Like, that's going to count towards melee stealth attacks, surely. With, you know, like, weapons. Increases movement speed while sneaking by 20%. Possibly not that useful, but perks are a lot cheaper and easier to reset these days, so The only real, like, if you can still balls up your attribute points. Like, there's no way to undo that, but you can easily reset your perk points if you're not happy with it. So, yeah, which was a really good change, because previously it was a really expensive thing to do, and then they obviously, you know, got the feedback that it was too expensive, and they've made it a bit more like games like Borderlands, where you are really quite free to fully respec. It's not quite that flexible, but yeah. Right, 55E9BD. Right, we could go for 1C55 if that's available as a combination. 1C55, yeah, there we go. 55E9BD. Definitely want a better deck as soon as we can. So let's hope the steal their coffee. And I'm going to steal your hot dog. Right, they are not noticing me. Just stealing all the food. They're not going to notice me. That guy's currently doing who knows what. His Oculus Rift. Now that, if I remember correctly, is a little shortcut. There's also stuff through here. You can hack a lot of their machines in order to like this is a good level for getting your I meant to do that. Yeah, if you interact with the touch screen, the vending machines actually work. If you did not know that, although probably you did if you've played this. Right, so this would be a good place to get some cash, because we still have to pay off Victor. We still owe him 21 grand. Right, 55 BD. Okay, let's go 55 BD. E9, that's quite easy. And do we want to... Oh, that's a camera. Shall we just... I don't have the ability to make cameras friendly yet, so let's just turn that off. Over there. Let's go for the shortcut. We have got that option available. Also increases my engineering by 1, which is nice. So we can go up. I think that just takes us through to this little... Like, ordinarily you would have to work your way through there to get around here. Is there anything in here that isn't just like bits of food? No. So there's a couple of people that I could potentially try and knock out and, you know, get their stuff, and I am all about the gettings of the stuff. No, that's a strength one. It's nice when they've done missions like this where there's, like, you either kind of need decent strength or...
Yo, why they call him fat?
Or other skills available. Right, now I want to tag this guy. Right, we're going to have to distract enemies.
House with a couple of real ugly...
Fuck. Almost pissed myself.
Waited for him to leave, then me and Mikey back his skinny ass up against the wall.
Just ignore me. Dude over there. Oh! That's a man. Ah! It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Oh, yeah. There's no way I was going to survive loud combat there. This is why I've been hitting F5 on a regular basis. It's fine. It's fine. That was meant to happen. I totally missed that there was a guy there. I wonder if I can re-ping people. Like, can I ping again and see who I missed?
Yo, that him? So I look over, and there he is.
Yes, I can. Ah, now is that our target or is that just a random dude? Well, we could still do that, and then I just have to get behind him and take him down. I don't know if there's anywhere I can really hide the body, though. Right.
Walking out of some flop house with a couple of real ugly maelstroms.
It's fine. This is just an alternate universe where I didn't screw up and somehow magically knew.
I asked him, yo, you trying to double cross?
No, no, I was trying to get behind him. God damn it. Yeah, there's no way for me to do this not stealth, I don't think. Not on this difficulty and with this you know, mod rebalance. On the easier difficulty levels, like once you've got a bit of armor going for you and some decent weapons, it ain't that difficult. Also, there's a camera there I've got to watch out for as well. Is there somewhere else we can run through?
Fuck. Almost pissed myself.
What he say?
No, you're not supposed to come over this way. I'm actually gonna try this time. Last time I just kind of died. Now we have to fight every single one of them. Although, do we? Oh, Lord! This is where it gets a bit cheesy. Again, this is totally according to plan. I'm not sure why they're not all running towards where the... Maybe they can't hear the gunfire? They're just on alert because they heard some gunfire, but they don't... I have no idea. Right, this is stealth. This is definitely 100% stealth, everyone. But also, this is kind of why I'm going with tech weapons, because you can do very silly stuff like this. Is that the guy we have to kill? Not sure. It's going to be assault rifle. Leave the club. It's just saying leave the club, so I think I have killed him, but I might as well loot everything at this point. No, there's at least one more. Because I'm a little loot gremlin. Oh, hello. Bodies identified. Enemies have been alerted. Yeah, I think they know I'm here, game. I think they might have realised that fact. So yeah, the plan was to just try and like take out the guy, sneak around there. Obviously there was that camera I would have had to turn off now that I knew it was there. Oh, that's a turret. So there is a turret. That could have been potentially nasty. I can still hear one more person. I mean, we still have the combat music going, so I don't know. And yep, Tiger Claw's doing unpleasant things, and I'm just going to pick up that food that was just casually sat next to that corpse. It's fine. I'll be honest, this kind of feels about right for me. Right, this is the guy we were supposed to kill. We were supposed to come and, like, you can literally, and I have done this before, you can sneak in, stealth kill him, and then sneak out again, and basically nobody's the wiser. It is entirely possible. Just not while I'm recording in front of the camera, of course. So that was indeed the guy that I was supposed to kill, and it just, you know, did it in a slightly roundabout fashion. Also, yeah, these they're not pleasant people. Oh, okay. I don't think I really feel particularly sad about having blasted all their respective heads off, because, you know. Anyway, I'm just going to run around, hoover up the rest. Also, my phone's buzzing. I don't know if that got caught up. Then I'm just going to run around, hoover up the rest of the loot, and then we'll go and do the thing. It's only 8 AM, for goodness sake. I'll have to find other things to do as well. This might be a bit of a filler episode at this rate. Or I could just skip time. I'll probably just skip time. I haven't quite hoovered everything up yet, but yeah, this guy, totally oblivious. That's actually a little bit hilarious.
One less shithead in this city. Cream. Thanks, V. Closing the gate.
So that is that completed. I'm just again doing the body dump thing, just for a little bit more XP, and yeah, it's my street cred up to level 5 as well. Because this game actually has 2 leveling systems, because the reasons. Although, I mean, one of them is just like, you know, tied to all your skills and what weapons you can use and etc. etc. Well, not really the skills. It's more the weapons. It's more like when stuff starts to spawn, I think, in terms of being able to buy some things are level locked. But yeah, street cred seems to entirely be... Well, actually, no, having said that, I think some items and mods and things are also street cred locked. But it seems to also be more what kind of side missions are available. Why they couldn't have all just tied that to your default level, I don't know. But they decided to do it that way instead because reasons. Anyway, I can actually get these machines now that there's nobody out front or inside, really, either. It was totally smooth. Totally smooth and according to plan. Yeah. Oh, that's quite a complicated one, right? EC, not EC, E9, 1C, 1C. There we go. I went around and hoovered up all the access points as well and picked up all the cash that I could, so we actually now have the 21 grand that we owe Victor, so we can even just go and do that. So let's mark that in my side job. No, I haven't done that correctly. Oh, it's right click, track objective, and we also have a level up. I really want to use those Burrier guns, so we're actually going to put those 3 things into body. I don't think there's anything here we really want. There's nothing that helps me with... Nope. Is there anything good in tech ability at the moment? Grenades deal 10% more damage. That actually might be quite useful. I do find I'm lobbing a fair few grenades around the place. Charge tech weapons up to 75% capacity. Might be more useful for the pistol. Looting a weapon mod or attachment. Attachments, actually, that could be like... You don't encounter grenades that often, but getting more attachments just as free drops would be very, very useful. That's to do with components when disassembling. Consumable duration by 25%. I'm going to go with the grenade one for now, because that could be... That's just like useful all over the place kind of thing. So yeah, let's go see what Victor's up to. And hopefully I won't need to... Well, actually no, I'm going to need to just do some time fast forwarding, just some like wait here time passage kind of thing, because yeah, all that, and it's only 9 AM. Right, let's see how Victor reacts. Hopefully appropriately pleased.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to them just in case. You need them more than me.
Not taking them all the way to my grave, Vic.
sadly, you never get to
Thanks again for
be
doing
like,
so much work on me without ever seeing an any.
sure,
That's what friends are for.
I'll keep all the money. It's just not an option. So, yeah, we are now... no, it'll be inventory I want. Where do I see how much cash I've got? I completely forget... Oh no, there it is, up in the corner. Yeah, we're now down to less than 2,000. But that's fine. We're all squared away with Victor. And, if I remember correctly, there's a thing up here. In this little rooftop area. Let's have a look-see. There's definitely, I think, one of those... Well, we're not going to bother doing that side quest with all the weird graffiti art that only you can see. Which was it's a kind of odd and kind of... I don't know, I think it's attracted a bit of criticism for being like so different from the rest of the quests that you can do, but it's kind of an interestingly refreshingly paced thing compared to some of the other things you can do. Morgan Blackhand, by the way, that is actually kind of like in the Cyberpunk lore, from what I understand, of the actual, you know, the tabletop history, which is all kind of going back to 2020 in this universe's timeline. He's one of the most important, what we did call him, I don't know. He's an important dude. He's quite famous, and yet he really barely gets a mention in this game, because it's really all about Johnny, even though Johnny in the lore is kind of more of a, I would say a footnote, but he's a much less important character. Sniper rifle ammo. Oh, there we go, a grad. I knew we got something up here, but we don't really, like, we're not going to use a grad. We've got our Nekomata. It does have a thing that we can strip off, though, which is quite nice. And, you know, it's a pretty powerful sniper rifle. It's quite nice. But there's a silenced special version you can get later on, which is even nicer if you do a certain set of missions. Yeah, I'm just going to eat some... I'm just going to grab some wontons from the floor. That seems like a sensible thing to do. This game is actually almost as bad as Bioshock Infinite in that regard. So here we are. I don't know why it keeps randomly flashing up that I'm in combat sometimes, because I am absolutely not. I don't know if this is a glitch with the game, or if it's something about the mod that's doing that. Anyway, let's go... What?
We can't escape.
Whoa. Okay, in this case, I generally was in combat. I don't know why somebody's angry with me. Okay, some scabbers or something. Why did they tag onto me from so far away? That's... Whoa! That's weird. Let's take a double dose. Oh, there you are. And some random tiger claws. Yeah, I think that might be a glitch with the mod. That was unexpected. Still saying we're in combat. Whoa! I'm being hacked. And electrocuted. Where are you? Am I blind? I think I'm being hit by someone that's literally invisible, because I cannot see anyone there. That's super weird. Where are you? Let's get my... This is really weird, you guys! Like, why did they tag onto me? Oh, were you hitting me all the way from down there? Like, what the hell? Oh god. It's just insta-zapping me every time he catches sight of me. Yeah, how are you seeing me from... I don't... Okay, that's the mod. The mod's being glitchy. Must be the mod. Like, what else could it be? The game is glitchy, but it ain't that glitchy. Right, so there was some people down here, and this is like a crime scene area, and for some reason they tagged onto me from super far away. That was weird. That was very jolly weird. And this looks like some drug dealers whose deal went wrong with the Tiger Claws, who, I don't know, aren't the forgiving type, I guess. Right! Well, that was a very rude interruption. Extremely, excessively rude. I guess I know it wasn't the combat thing being flagged wrongly, it's just for some reason the combat thing was flagging me from super far away. Oh, it's the... Duh. Yeah, barbed wire does hurt, doesn't it? Anyway, just ignore all that, it's fine. Does it not give me the option to wait? Oh, do I have to like, get my car to wait? How do I wait? Sometimes when you have missions and you can't actually do the thing, it's like, oh, okay, wait here until it actually is timed. But is there a past time function? Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can find if there's a hotkey or something for that. Right, so I'm a dummy. It's right here in this. Yeah, you just literally click skip time. So, whoops. So it's 10 AM. We want to get to 6 PM. So that's what, 8 hours? There we go. 6:30 PM. I knew there was some kind of skip time function, and again, I'm just a dummy because.
Hey there, dollface.
I look so competent playing this.
BD?
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
Because I didn't get in through the front.
Huh, get a load of this one. Right. Rules are simple. Someone catches your eye, you do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go. Have fun, doll. Welcome to Lizzie's.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
I don't. It's one of those lines. It's just one of those random lines that just weirdly sticks in the memory. Just, I guess it's the delivery, or it's kind of an odd thing to say to a complete stranger. But anyway, and they always say it, regardless of like gender or anything else you've done to yourself. Anyway, this is Lizzie's. We actually saw this at the start of the Corpo path. Of course, we were over in that corner. And we can actually go talk to the bartender and just ignore the fact that I know we are standing exactly who we need to be standing next to, because there's Judy and there's Evelyn Parker, but we don't know that yet, so we have to talk to the bartender and find out.
Get you something.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn.
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
Judy's vanished just like that. Also, apologies for... I don't know why those notifications are coming up from Discord. Shouldn't do that, but never mind.
You walked in.
Tequila, why not? Can't personally stand the stuff, but, you know. It's virtual tequila, so who cares?
Tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
So, what can
Nothing's
a
wrong.
horny girl like
Really?
me do for
Why
a
don't you just
hungry
tell me the
gal like
truth?
you?
I just told you.
Right, give me a second while I just turn Discord off completely because that's getting annoying. There we go. Right, I don't know why it's doing that. Terribly professional of me. Also, yes, virtual boobs. Yep, that's a thing. This game has virtual boobs. I mean, they're all virtual boobs because, you know, video game, but you know what I
Dex had
mean.
a load to say about you.
Virtual
Called you
within the...
professional,
I'll shut up.
effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
Well, we don't have the cool option, but we do have the kind of... is that reflexes? I can't remember.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex does. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
Just started working with him. Let's go with
Just
that.
started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
This is interesting because you can potentially learn some stuff about Dex. Because, you know, obviously he's someone with a bit of a reputation, which is intimated to you, the player, but you don't really know what that reputation is.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Whenever possible, you know, if it pops up, I'm going to take the corpo answer. Although you'd think all the talk of Arasaka, having worked there, you would have a slightly more
I'm waiting.
tailored conversation based on that, but not really. You just get these corpo answers every so often.
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki and Tokyo's still leagues above the rest.
Two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff. The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. Ugh, all the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. True.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka. In Night City? Huh. Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Interesting.
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Even so, it's still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka.
So, you know, high stakes. A little bit.
You've got any spare aces up your sleeve? Now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Now, that's definitely interesting, because Netwatch is this big corporate-funded... Well, we'll learn more about Netwatch later, but they're
I'm waiting.
basically there to keep the digital demons at bay, but they're sort of questionable themselves.
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo, probably to please his father.
Mm-hmm. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
Then Yorinobu cut himself off from the corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads, from Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs on the corp.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
So there is a big question mark over why Yorinobu would want to give this thing to Netwatch, and it's unclear if there's actually some kind of reasoning that they've come up with this that they just are trying to leave to the player to intuit out, or if it's literally just a kind of MacGuffin.
One more thing.
If it's just one of those things where you
Data
just
that's
don't
on
think
the
about
chip.
it too hard.
What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. It can be a very useful
Don't
tool.
mean to interrupt her.
Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. exactly what you need.
So what's on the table?
Yorinobu's
Oh, stop
suite,
blathering already.
the glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Right, as I was going to say, before Evelyn kept yammering on, yeah, as a bunch of people pointed out, this is paisley pattern wallpaper. It's just a kind of very glossy version. What is the name of that? There's a name for that kind of like shiny style wallpaper, and I forget what it's called. But anyway, yeah, right. And that has nothing to do with anything. It's just, you know, I do read the comments sometimes.
Would you like anything else?
It'll be just like you said.
It's a bit.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Relax. It's all cool.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
It's supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You, know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew.
I didn't mean to.
Try not to forget.
I'll do whatever I can.
So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax.
Bossy.
Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Oh, I can actually pass a tech check
Sensory
here.
amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors. Top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most of it's customized. Only thing factory are the casings.
Mod all this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right? Thought the matrices on that series were fucked up.
They were, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that'd support additional scanware. Alright. Compiled your BD yet?
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw. But yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her.
Yes, the adverts really all are that weird and disturbing.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
Think I can handle it. Let's just do this.
Righto. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Now, for the very first thing they put you through, there's a thing there. What's that? Oh, just an crafting spec. Oh yeah, we'll definitely take that then. Crafting specs are always useful. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it runs you through a tutorial first, basically. We're going to skip all that because you'll see exactly how it works on the actual apartment thing. The tutorial stuff is a bit, you know, you've done it once, you know what you're doing, it's fine, but the game doesn't really give you an option to skip it.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Of course, that's where video editing comes in. So,
Okay,
yeah.
hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
now, of course, when this game launched,
One more sec.
they didn't
the pain
think to
receptor
check
motors in.
whether this was going to cause people epileptic seizures or not.
Okay.
So that was a bit of a
All set.
controversy at the time.
I need to test your profile.
Little
first.
bit of an
Copy in a
oversight,
sample
but they have since
You
fixed it.
can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks?
Yes, game, why are we wasting time?
That's something here.
I really wish it gave you an option to actually skip all this, but anyway. So, yeah, I won't make you watch all this bit. We will skip past all this.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your rec?
I don't know. Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah. Think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa. Who?
Runner for my crew. Security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn? I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, she wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only perch in this footage? Observe, not fuck with anything.
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Nope. Wasn't even meaning to do that
Yeah,
this time.
right.
I was just adjusting the
Help me.
keyboard, because now
This
there's a
one
cat on
last
my
time.
lap.
I promise everything will work out, just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Judy and Evelyn. They're chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
Uh-huh. All right. You gonna tell me what this is about?
Listen. Need your help. Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Right. Here we go for realsies this time.
Alright, V. Eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
Now that, by the way, that is another person we'll definitely see more of later. That's the one and only Adam Smasher. And a real charming looking fellow he is too.
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said no. They'll have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute.
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Okay.
Finish.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Right, oh, we need to switch layer as well.
I said no. Then you shall perish for the cause.
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we won't now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic doc's gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Now if we zoom back to the start, we can also do that security system scan bit. Is there something here? Oh, we've actually phased through the top of the other. Ignore that. So we can scan Smasher, who is more machine than human at this point.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
So we've just got these, whatever these are. You gonna let me scan them?
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Well, that's gonna be the same thing, presumably.
I said, no, they'll have my head for this. Then, let's go.
It is a really neat idea, this. It just isn't utilised very much.
Nothing will
I mean, there's a
change.
couple of important story beats, like this one. This is probably the most important use of it, but it's not the only one.
Boosted somehow?
You must provide them.
Enough.
Same bubbly you'll be sipping in real space soon.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is
Actually, there might be another
everything
security
alright?
dude out for me to scan
You seem
somewhere.
tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus. On me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea.
Right, apparently we've just missed a thing we can scan,
Hey,
so
down
let's
there.
go back into... Was there something? Ah, there it is.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Well, we kind of already knew that
Can't
we
get
needed
around them
that.
ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
This time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect thing.
And there's a thing from Clouds. Interesting.
Ah, you'll like this.
We get to go there later. Yeah, that is going to be... Well, we can scan the gun. This is another iconic one.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
More importantly...
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
So we can now go to thermal. Basically go all the way back to the start, and then that's a whole bunch of new stuff on why they couldn't have done it that way to begin with. Well, who knows? Narrative reasons.
Good call.
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
But make it up. I need a minute to finish.
The program is in traffic counting.
Right, oh.
Right, grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
So there's a sneaky hidden thing in the floor.
Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Oh, I wonder what this last thing is.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in
Just a fancy-ass fridge.
this
That's
project.
it, and then there's one right there. This is just completionism at this point. Because, you know, it's been a little while since I played this particular portion of the game. So what's the last little thing? Something else somewhere that's scannable. Ah. AC.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber.
Right, well that's that.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
Cheerful. Relax. It's
I
fine.
got it all under control.
Totally
You fuck up
fine.
and they come knocking on my door.
Judy, relax. That's not gonna happen.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
It's like when your dungeon master says, "It's fine, relax, don't worry about it." Sure. Sure.
V, one sec.
Yeah, just as soon as I've hoovered up the loot. Well, only a little bit though. Oh, you can actually get the same kind of tank top that Judy wears, which I presume is a shirt thing, or at least similar style. Well, kind of, not really the same, but it's definitely a Mox style. I think this mod has actually added a bunch more clothing options, or at least unlocked some clothing options that were otherwise hidden away.
Let's walk.
Let's see what she has to say.
What do you think?
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
You're sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds are right. Plan's perfect. A job like this comes 1 in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. That you're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
Foreshadowing.
I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
Actually, you know, spoilers, everything goes perfectly according to plan, and it's fine, and that's the end of the game. It's a really short game, you guys. Totally short. Yep.
Well,
So,
what do you
what
think?
now?
V. Do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer. I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows and actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
I'm gonna go with the well, you've got the kind of non-committal I'll think about it, but you've also got the firm denial. Let's go with the firm denial.
No fucking way. Dex took a leap with me. He trusts me.
Now I'm doing the same. 50%. With cred like that in your account, you won't need Dex for anything.
No, Evelyn, it's not just about the money.
I thought you were a merc. I thought it was always about the money.
Not behind the back of someone who trusts me. Sorry.
Fine. I never asked. But V? I just hope you're as good as you are naive. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yep. It's just, you know,
Go.
Dex totally seems like
I need a
someone
few words with Judy.
who's totally trustworthy. So trustworthy. We can definitely trust Dex, right? So, yeah, I'm going to wrap up this episode there, because I've actually been recording for nearly 2 hours, although it's not gonna... Oh, well... That's rude.
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic.
We're all set. Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do, grabbing that biochip. We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Miss V.
Okay. So that's what we're doing next time, but yeah, like I said before, I was so rudely interrupted by Dex. Yeah, we've been recording for nearly 2 hours, so...
Yeah, I'll see ya.
It's probably a good time to wrap this one up. This might actually be... I wasn't planning to make episodes this long, but here we are. And it might be a bit shorter once I've cut it down, but probably not too much shorter. But still, this was some important plot stuff took place in this one, so... yeah, anyway, next time we'll go and probably do the job. And we'll see how that goes. So, yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this episode and more shiny paisley wallpaper, which I don't know why I'm making such a thing of it, but apparently I am. And if you did, you can do all the usual things down underneath the video. And of course, as always, stay tuned for more.